Class 9 number system. We'll see few sums that are related to the first chapter. We have learnt about rational and irrational numbers and the decimal expansion. How the decimal expansion is that according to that we will get rational and irrational numbers we will get. Now based on that we will do few sums. Write the following in decimal form and say what kind of decimal expansion each has. Okay, first sum is 36 by 100, then 1 by 11, 4 1 by 8, 329 by 400. These four sums we will see. So when you divide 36 by 100, this is very simple, 0.36. So what is the question asked? What kind of decimal expansion? That's all. So this one is terminating decimal expansion. Terminating means at some point it has some end. So here 0.36. This is over. So this one is terminating decimal expansion. Terminating decimal expansion. Then second sum, 1 by 11. We will divide this and check. 11, 1. All of you know how to do division. So this is 0 point. Here when you add 0, then also this is smaller. So one more 0 you add in the quotient. Then you will get 2 zeros. So then 11 nines are 99. Then 1 is the remainder. The same way 0, 9. You do add 2 zeros here. So 11 nines are 99. 1, 10 if you are bringing. 0 you will add in the quotient. Then also you will get 10 only. So you will add one more number. Again you will get 9. So 11 nines are 99. So again this will be going on. So in the quotient you are getting 0.090909. Here also the remainder also it is the same thing. So what type of decimal expansion it is? It is, you can write this as 0.09 bar. That is, when you write bar on these two things, it is clear that these two numbers are repeated so many times. If you write this one, simply that is enough. 0.09 bar. So what kind of decimal expansion this is? This one is recurring and non-terminating. Non-terminating, recurring. This is not terminating, but this is recurring. So you will say this decimal expansion as non-terminating and recurring and repeating. Recurring means repeating. So non-terminating, repeating decimal expansion. Okay. Then next sum. 4 1 by 8. So make it as a fraction. 8 4s are 32 plus 1, 33 by 8. So you divide this. 8 divided by 33. 8 divided by 33. Okay. So 8 4s are 32. 1. Keep a decimal point. 0. 8 1s are 8. Remainder 2. Again you add a 0. 8 2s are 16. Remainder 4. Then again add a 0. So 8 5s are 40. Here you will get 0. 8 5s are 40. When you write, you will get 0 as the remainder. So this one is terminating decimal expansion. Okay. Then the last one is 329 divided by 400. Fourth one is 329 divided by 400. So 400, 329. Okay. Keep a decimal point. 0. Here 4 is there. Here 32. So 8 times it will go. 8 4s are 32. Put the 2 zeros. You will get 90 here. Then you add 1 0. Okay. So then 2 times 800. Then 0 0 1. Again you add a 0. Then again 2 times 800. Remainder is 200. Again you add a 0 here. 2000. Then 5 times 5 4s are 20. 2000 you will get. So this is also terminating decimal expansion. So it terminates after the 4th decimal number. Till 4th decimal number it stops. So this one is terminating decimal expansion. So if a question is asked like this, write the number in the decimal form, write the following in the decimal form and say what kind of decimal expansion it is. You will do like this. Second sum is express the following in P by Q form where P and Q are integers. Okay. First sum is 0.6 bar. As I told you, bar means that particular number will be repeated so many times. So here you take this value as x. X is equal to 0.666. It will be repeated. So you have to keep dots after that. This is your x value. You are asked to make it in P by Q form. Okay. So for that one, you take this as the first equation. You multiply this first equation by 10. So what you will get? Both the sides you will be multiplying it by 10. So it will be 10x is equal to 6.666. Okay. So this one, take it as second equation. When you subtract the second equation and first equation, 2 minus 1. When you subtract it, 10x minus x will be 9x and this side 6.666 minus 0.666. So in this all decimal numbers are same. In both all the decimal numbers are same. Here 6666 so many times how much ever you want you can write. So that means 6 will be there. Then here also 0.666. So both the decimal numbers. So somehow you have to make the decimal numbers same on whatever things you are multiplying. Here when you are multiplying it by 10 itself, the decimal numbers will be equal on both the equations. So we are multiplying it by 10x alone. So 10x minus x is 9x. 6.666 minus 0.66 means all the decimal numbers will go. You will get only 6 in the RHS. So you will get x is equal to 6 by 9. When you simplify this, you will get it as 2 by 3. So you got the answer in P by Q form. Okay. Then second sum. Second sum is you take this as x as usual. X is equal to 0.001. As I told you, these three numbers, whatever numbers that is there in the bar, below the bar, that meaning that numbers will be repeated. So here all the three numbers are there in the bar. So 0.001, 001, 001. We will stop this. Then you have to put the dot. That is very important. As I told you here, decimal numbers should be equal. For that, so this one you take it as first equation. When you are multiplying it by 10, when you are multiplying this equation by 10, only one decimal point will move. So you will get this decimal point will move here. So what you will get? 0.01001, 001 you will get. Like the previous sum, when you subtract both these things, is there any use for that? No, nothing. There is no use in subtracting these two. Why? Because you are having a different decimal number here. Here you are having a different decimal number. So what will we do for that? Here 3 decimal places are there below the bar. So that many zeros has to be multiplied. That means that many tens has to be multiplied so that this will become the same as your x value. X value is the same thing. Whatever is the question, that is your x value. That is x is equal to 0.001, 001. So when you will get the same type of decimal number, when you multiply it by 1000. So a simple thing is, whatever number you have below the bar, that many powers of 10 you have to multiply. Very simple. So we are not going to multiply it by 100. Directly we are going to multiply it by 1000. So 1000x is equal to 0. So this many 3 decimal places it will move. So what is their answer? 1. 0.00001 point 001.001001. It will be going on. So this is our third equation. Understood? So when you subtract this third equation and first equation only, your decimal numbers will be cancelled. Here also 001 is there. 001, 001. Here also 001, 001. So the entire decimal numbers will vanish. You will get only the whole number. That is our ultimate aim. So 1000x minus. So we will subtract 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1. So third equation minus first equation. So 1000 minus 1 is 999x is equal to, here 1 is there. 001 is also 1 only. There is no value for the 0. So you will get only 1. So 1, the entire decimal numbers will be vanished. So you will get 999x is equal to 1. So x is equal to 1 by 999. So you got the answer in P by Q form. So this is how you have to do. Whatever numbers are repeated, whatever numbers are there below that bar, only those many powers of 10 you have to multiply and subtract it in this method. Third sum is, classify the following numbers as rational or irrational numbers. Okay, so on seeing the sum, depending on the decimal expansion and all, we can easily classify whether they are rational or irrational numbers. So for that, conditions I have given. One is, for rational numbers, it will be terminating and non-recurring decimal expansion. Non-terminating and recurring. This is the condition for rational numbers. One is terminating, the other one is non-terminating recurring. If you have these two conditions, they will be classified as rational numbers. And if the decimal expansion is non-terminating and non-recurring, they are called irrational numbers. So with these conditions, we will classify the given numbers. So 5 numbers I have given. So this one will be classified now. So root 23. You know that all the square numbers, if you take the square numbers, when you find the square root of the square numbers are 25, 16, 225. If you get like this, that can be simplified. That can be made as a whole number. That can be made as a number, whole number. But if you take this one, root 23, this is not a square number. So they are irrational numbers. When you find the square root of this, it will be non-terminating and non-recurring. So they are called irrational numbers. So this one is irrational number. Root 23 is irrational number. Root 225. This one is 15 squared. So when you take this, when you bring it out of this root, you will get the answer as 15. So they are rational numbers. Okay, then 0.3796. This one has terminating decimal expansion. So they are called rational numbers. So this one is rational number. This one also rational number. This one also rational number. Then 7.478478. So this one, here it is repeating. Even though it is not non-terminating, dot is given. So it is non-terminating, but it is recurring. Recurring means some repeating decimal numbers you have. So you can write this as 7.478 bar. So this one is also rational number. This is non-terminating but recurring. So they are rational numbers. This one, 1.101001001. After that also dot is given. So here this is neither terminating nor recurring. That is, this is non-terminating and non-recurring. So this number is irrational number. This one is rational. Till now we saw few sums based on real numbers and their decimal expansion. In the next video, I will explain how to represent real numbers on the number line, both rational and irrational numbers. I will teach you. Okay, thank you.